Hello, it's Peter again. Today I'm going to explain to you how we fitted a dog flap. When we moved into this house a few months ago, there was a cat flap in the kitchen door leading to the outside. The problem with this was that it was letting air blow in, and the other problem was the dog didn't fit through the cat flap. So we decided that we would fit a dog flap, which we already had, which we'd brought from our previous house and hadn't installed. This is the dog flap that we fitted, and as you can see it's made by Furplast. The dog flap itself comes in two halves. There's this part, which is the part that is inside the house, and this is the part that goes on the outside of the house. So it's fairly simple, that part. On the inside of the dog flap there's a dial which allows us to control whether the dog can go in and out, or just in, or not at all. When we fit the door, we've got to cut a hole large enough to allow this to go through. We've then got to attach this part to the outside of the door, and the problem you've got then is to make sure that you drill some holes to go through these positions, which will then pick up on this side of there. That's actually quite a tricky bit, one of the bits that caused me most problems, because the depth that we got was not the same size as the screws that were supplied, so you may end up having to supply your own. Depending on the depth of your door, you will have to cut part of this plastic off to allow the door to fit snugly. Please make sure though that you leave enough so that the outside part fits snugly inside it. Don't cut it too short. The tools that you're going to need are fairly minimal. You're going to need a drill to be able to drill through to get through the door itself. You're going to need a hacksaw or something similar to cut the plastic flange, and then some sort of saw. I'm just going to use this one today because I've got a very simple wooden door, and a screwdriver. Don't need very much at all. So I'm going to get on with it now and cut a hole in the door for the dog flap, and as I go along hopefully you'll see how we fit it together. He's a good boy.